Hola, my dear amigos. Welcome back to Learn Spanish World. My name is Mr. Briggs. I'm a qualified Spanish teacher. I upload videos every Friday. So click the red button and subscribe. That way, I'll be able to help you learn Spanish for free. Today's video is entitled, Why is Spanish the easiest language to learn? We are going to consider some factual evidence that clearly shows Spanish is the easiest language to learn. There's also factual evidence that points at this fact. Are you ready to see what the evidence is? Muy bien, let's commence. Spanish is the official language in 21 countries around the world, so it is regarded as a global international language. It's also spoken in more than 44 countries throughout the earth, in different continents and in both hemispheres. A lot of people, millions of people are learning Spanish. But keeping this in mind, we should ask ourselves, so what's the easiest language for English speakers to learn? How long will it take and how expensive will it be? Before starting to learn a language, you should carefully weigh all these factors. What's the easiest language? The easiest language, according to many studies, is Spanish. Spanish is the easiest language according to several studies conducted by serious, trustworthy institutions. Let's see how. Let's see the reasons and the evidence. Let's see. Número uno. Razón número uno. Reason number one. Did you know that the British Council of Languages of the Future report ranks non-English languages in order of importance for British citizens to learn? Based on a thorough analysis of cultural, economical, and diplomatic factors, Spanish topped the list. Spanish topped the list. That's right. Spanish was number one. Spanish was chosen as the number one language for British citizens to learn. Spanish topped the list and was ranked number one. This was a thorough analysis study of many languages. Razón número dos. Reason number two. Let's see further evidence that support our claim that Spanish is the easiest language to learn. Did you know that a thorough study by the United States Foreign Service Institute shows the time needed to learn a specific language for a native English speaker? Spanish ranked in category 1 for easiest language closely related to English. You are only 575 hours away from learning Spanish. These 575 hours are nothing compared to the thousands and thousands of hours it takes to learn other languages. Clearly, Spanish is the easiest option for an English speaker to choose. You still not convinced about it? Let's see some further evidence. Stay tuned, let's keep watching and you will be amazed. Razón número 3. Reason number 3. Did you know that the Spanish and English alphabets are almost identical? That's right, you heard right. If you already know the English alphabet, you basically already know the Spanish alphabet. No need to learn new writing system or new characters. You already know the alphabet in English and Spanish. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's right. Okay, enough of me singing. Let's move on. Let's continue. Are you ready to keep seeing some more evidence? Well, the alphabet was one of them. The alphabets are almost identical. This makes the learning so much easier because we got the same foundation in common. This will accelerate and speed up your learning process. Razón número 4. Reason number 4. Continuemos. Let's keep watching. Did you know that Spanish is a phonetic language. You can hear a word and spell it correctly, and you can see a written word and pronounce it correctly. The way you write it, it's the way you pronounce it. No need to guess the pronunciation like so many other languages. Spanish is easy to learn. It has one sound for each letter, making reading accessible to students. Spelling is phonetic, so you write words as they sound. In other words, you can start reading from day one. Razón número 5. Reason number 5. Did you know that Spanish shares a very significant amount of vocabulary with other languages, including English? Let's see a few examples. That's right, you already know hundreds of words in Spanish without even realizing it. Let's see some examples. Número 1. Crisis. In Spanish, crisis. Cultural. Cultural. Notice, they even spell in exactly the same way. Debate. Debate. Siguiente. Decision. Decisión. This makes Spanish so much easier because you already know hundreds of words. Diagonal. Diagonal. Dimension. Dimensión. Director. Director. You not satisfied yet? Let's see 3 more examples. Disco. Disco. Division. División. Doctor. Doctor. This makes Spanish an easy language for you to learn. Cognates are very common in both languages, Spanish and English. If you want to learn more about cognates in Spanish and English, don't forget to check my playlist. I got an entire playlist dedicated to cognates in Spanish and English. Razón número 6. Reason number 6. Spanish vast presence around the world makes it the easiest language to learn. You turn on the television, you go to the movies, you watch commercials, you go to the library, you hear Spanish in the streets, you find Spanish in the internet, music, dance, literature, art. Spanish vast presence is found in all the continents around the world. No matter where you go, from the Americas to Europe, Africa to Asia, and even in the Middle East, you will find Spanish speakers everywhere, even in the Polynesia. Número 9. Number 9. Muy bien, let's continue learning why Spanish is the easiest language to learn. Well, Spanish has only 5 vowel sounds, while English has more than 14. Other languages have even more sounds. So Spanish has only 5 essential sounds: A, E, I, O, U, and you're done. Razón número 10. Reason number 10. Now this one is very important, muy importante. Spanish is the cheapest language to learn. Many European and Asian languages were ranked as the most expensive languages to learn based on cost per hour. Spanish, on the other hand, is one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest language to learn due to the huge amount of free resources and lessons found online. You want to save money and learn a language? Choose Spanish. You won't just save some pesos, but you will save some dollars. Additional reasons. Well, section number 2 will provide you with some additional reasons why you should learn Spanish and why Spanish is the easiest language for you to choose and learn. We are going to reinforce what we've seen with some more evidence. One reason you should learn Spanish is because learning Spanish will open doors for you. Spanish will open a lot of opportunities work-wise, with your careers, and even in your private life. It will open a whole new world of possibilities. Also, opportunities for work stand out in a competitive job market. You speak Spanish and English, you will have the edge over your competitors. Spanish business opportunities abound. You can also work abroad if you learn Spanish. You can travel around the Spanish-speaking world and you can find work-related opportunities at the same time as you experience a new culture and a new place. Also, many of your neighbors may speak Spanish. If you live in the United States, in many places, Spanish is not regarded as a foreign language anymore. Imagine being able to widen out and reaching out, learning about other people's cultures and language. Spanish isn't a foreign language anymore in the United States. You will hear Spanish from the time you land in Los Angeles, Miami, or New York. So if you want to be bilingual, you have the opportunity to do so because you have plenty of opportunities to practice. Now, a very important reason is that Spanish is the second most spoken language in the world by native speakers. Just stop and think about that for a moment. The second most spoken language in the world. So you will be learning a very powerful language. Now, finally, the easiest language to learn is the one that you like the most. And I'm sure that many of you have chosen Spanish. Therefore, Spanish is the easiest language for you to learn. Fantástico, my amigos. Muy bien. You will find plenty of opportunities to improve your Spanish in my channel. I upload videos every week, every Friday. So please subscribe. By subscribing, you will help me to continue producing free lessons for you. It only takes a little seconds and a little bit of a clicking. So click the red button, subscribe, and click the little bell next to it so you get a notification every time I upload a video. If you subscribe, by the end of this year, you will have taken some huge steps progressing and advancing your Spanish learning. Fantástico, my dear amigos. It's been once again un placer, a pleasure to have you watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Take care, cuídate, and see you soon. Adiós.